this second matchup between these two squads, with the first game going to the Hornets 108-99 in Bowling Green. Kimberlin's the point guard there. For nice steal by Antonio Cannon. Here come the Flite out on the run. Cannon will go coast to coast on you. He sure will do it. Beautiful move, steal, and drive to the basket for Antonio Cannon. Marcus Johnson running the show. Leaves it to Wilson. The Flite with the size advantage as Johnson lets one loose from the wing, and that's a good sign. As Marcus Johnson's feeling it, kids, so look out. There's Wilson. Wilson's going to leave it for Cannon. Cannon's going to raise up. Rattles out. Great tip there by number 12, Antonio Wilson. Here comes Spring. Spring goes cross court. Not a good look there. Humphrey picks it off. Cannon to Humphrey. Contact and a finish. Count it. Number 10, James Humphrey finishing through the contact. There's Cannon with the ball. Antonio Cannon out of Indiana Tech. Here locally in Fort Wayne, Indiana. There's Humphrey from the top of the key. He can't hit that. Cannon's left alone. That's not a good idea for Bowling Green, as Cannon can rise up and hit that three with ease. Chase Spring's gonna go baseline, gonna go strong, gets swatted by Joseph. His second block. Here's Cannon with the ball. He's gonna rise up, nails the three. Antonio Cannon with his second three of the ball game. Humphrey's gonna look to back down his man. Goes with the left hand, no good, gets his own rebound. Goes right back up strong. James Humphrey with the man move down low. Brown. Good help. Hedging on the screen there is Cleveland. Beautiful help defense. He's playing that pick and roll nicely. Good defense. Nice hands by Cleveland. Forces the turnover. He needs to give it up here. Nice look to A.J. Johnson for the left-handed lay-in. Evan Cleveland showing a little ball skills. Taking his steal, going coast to coast, finding A.J. Johnson for the lay-in. Nice steal by Cannon. That's his third of the game. Beautiful finger roll. Once you get him out in the open court, he's nearly impossible to stop. Back to the action here. Here's Lucas. Dribble drive with the left hand. Leaves it to Cleveland. Cleveland, tough catch. Spin move, good. Because he is tend to get left. Here's Johnson. McGee's going to raise up from the wing. Nice looking stroke for Damian McGee, number 13. Cleveland, picked up by Niodaro. Cleveland, nice move. Good find. Beautiful move by Evan Cleveland. Finds Johnson. Johnson, crossover, goes with the left hand. Left-handed lay-in high off the glass for his second deuce. There's A.J. Johnson play. Wilson, back to Johnson. Johnson, eyeing up Spring, crossover, step back for three, rattles out. Johnson goes to get the rebound, does A.J. Picked up by Marcus. Marcus got double teamed here, finds A.J. Johnson, who sees Cannon alone on the wing. They're going to throw it back out top to A.J., and then he's going to set up the play. Here's Cannon, comes off the screen. Down to Wilson. Antonio Wilson's got the size advantage, right-handed hook shot, good. The Flite, Cannon. Good pass up to Johnson. Johnson with the crossover. Goes hard. Rebound and dunk. Put back by Antonio Wilson. From the Flite. Outlet to Joseph with a finger roll. Wagner Joseph with his first bucket of the game. Pushing the lead back to 14. 49-35 to score. Fort Wayne Flite in control. Nice lead. This Akume went up strong, gets swatted at the rim. As Akume got it, the loose ball. Nice look by Marcus Johnson to McGee, who got pushed in the back. Excuse me, Antonio Wilson. That's number 12, Antonio Wilson. No good. Johnson comes out with it. Joseph. Hesitation dribble, finds Cannon from the wing. Good. Antonio Cannon with his second excuse me, with his third three of the ball game. Scott looks for Neodaro down low, decides otherwise. Comes back out, dribble drive with the left hand, goes up with the right, gets swatted by James Humphrey. Here comes Johnson, looking for Cannon on the wing. Jansen home! Antonio Cannon with the absolute beautiful play as McGee hustles back and steals the pass. Cannon from the wing for three, drills it! Beautiful stretch by the Fort Wayne Flite. Some of the action you'll see in the Central Basketball Association as they hold them to 37 points in the first half. Does the Fort Wayne Flite 62-37, your score. Outstanding last minute of action as the Flite got out on the warpath and started throwing it down. It's always good for at least 3 or 4 highlight plays for this Flite team. Their dribble handoff. Here's Johnson. Goes in the lane. Nice find to Wilson. Wilson puts it up for the easy bucket. Cannon looking for the post-up game. Reverse pivot. Dribble drive to the lane. Leaves it to Wilson. Back out to Cannon. Cannon pump fake. Leaves it to Wilson again. Wilson back out to Joseph. 2 on the shot clock. Drains a 3. Wadner Joseph at the end of the shot clock with his 5th point of the ball game. Flite up by 26. Cannon picked up the dribble, left it to Wilson, who hands it back. He's going to rise up from deep. Cannon for 3 from NBA range. Here comes Gardner in the Hornets. Got Spreen on the wing, knocked away by Johnson. Picked up by Wilson. Back to Johnson. They have numbers. Flite to Humphrey. Humphrey with the tomahawk jam over DeAndre Scott. Nice transition. Fast break transition for the Flite. No good. Rebounded by Scott. Scott throws an outlet pass. Joseph picks it off. Gee to Sanders. Sanders back to Lucas. Lucas dribble drive, likes that left hand. Finds McGee open for 3. Sanders does find Johnson. Johnson was stone guarding him. Looks to go up and over, but nope. Kicks back out to Johnson. Johnson with the dribble drive, right-handed lay-in, finger roll, beautifully done by A.J. Johnson. 80-61 the score. Minute 15 to go. Looking for Johnson down low. Stone cannot handle Johnson down low. Fade away. Good. Marcus Johnson running the point. Antonio Cannon, James Humphrey, Wadner Joseph, and Antonio Wilson. Your starting 5 back in the game. Humphrey too easy as Scott with foul trouble didn't want to pick up another foul. Just too late on that pass. As left to Stone, blocked by Marcus Johnson. Ball handler at 6'5", 6'6". Scott, Humphrey, jump step, regains control after the tip away by Scott. In the last regular season game for the Fort Wayne Flite. Here's Humphrey, nice pump fake, goes strong with a 2-handed dunk. Nice post move by James Humphrey with a nice putback. There's Cannon. Cannon, nice all the way to the bucket, coast to coast. Antonio Cannon to the Hornets. Here's Stone, gets knocked away by James Humphrey. Here comes Cannon. Cannon leaves it for Humphrey. Humphrey with Neodaro guarding him. Humphrey's got space. Spin move, goes up with the right hand. No good, gets his own rebound. Put back, beautifully done by James Humphrey. A.J. Johnson looks for Humphrey down low, gets it to him. Humphrey double pumps, good. James Humphrey. Gives it to Humphrey for 3. James Humphrey. Here comes Cannon. Cannon's got numbers with Johnson. Johnson, Euro step, right-handed layup, good. A.J. Johnson showing the veteran craftiness. Here's Humphrey. He's going to hand it to Cannon. Scott gambled. Cannon leaves it to Cleveland. Cleveland having trouble handling the pass. Throws it out to Humphrey. Humphrey, pass fake for three. Good! James Humphrey for three. So that'll do it. 114-101 the score. The Fort Wayne Flite are going to go to the playoffs, led by James Humphrey's over 30-point game. Have a feeling early in the game that it could be a big game for you?
Yeah, we came in. We want to get in the playoffs, and that's what we played to do. We came to play hard. You know, we're a good team, and we haven't showed it in other games, but this is a big game for us. We want to get in the playoffs. We want a chance to get a championship.
Now, you guys aren't in the playoffs. You secure that spot tonight. You guys feel like you can win it all, right?
Absolutely. We feel we're one of the better teams in the leagues, and we need to show that every day.
Now, with that defensive intensity in the first half, is that kind of what you're speaking on?
Yeah.
With the difference on how good you guys can be with that defense?
Yeah, we can be great. We can do great things, and it showed in that first half. We had one of the better teams in the league. We had them down 20-25 at half, and we should be able to do that every game.
All right, James, good luck in the playoffs.
All right, thank you.
Tell me the feeling that the accomplishment that you guys are in the playoffs. You're not done yet, but what kind of accomplishment are you feeling right now?
I mean, that's huge for this team. You know, we've been working so hard, and I think, you know, the guys are starting to understand how to play the game, and it's been a process from the beginning since I think January. You know, getting guys, picking the team, and the guys are finally learning how to play together. And that first half was a clinic. I mean, defensively, they really shot clock violations. They really buckled down defensively. That's why I'm more proud of these guys defensively, playing together in rotation.